Hey there, and welcome to Scaling Up Your Impact, the podcast where we help therapists grow their skills, confidence, and impact. At Scaling Up, we're passionate about offering free content and support because we believe in the incredible work that therapists are doing in the world. Hi, I'm Kelly Smyth-Dent, the founder of Scaling Up, and in today's episode, it's just me, sharing thoughtful insights from our team and our amazing community of therapists. But before we get started, please be sure to sign up for our free weekly newsletter. Each week, we'll send you the latest podcast episodes along with related workbooks, tools, and tips to help you put your ideas into practice. You can subscribe either at scalingupemdr.com or you can find the link in our show notes. It's free and designed to support your growth. We're so glad that you're here. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome to Scaling Up Your Impact, the podcast for trauma-informed therapists who want to expand their reach, deepen their clinical work, and stay connected to their purpose without burning out. I'm Kelly Smyth-Dent, the founder of Scaling Up, and today we're talking about how to market yourself as an EMDR therapist, regardless of whether you're certified, newly trained, or somewhere else on the journey. We're going beyond basic marketing advice to explore positioning, pricing, packaging, community engagement, and selling, all through a trauma-informed ethical lens. So let's get into it. So first, let's clear up a big question right away. Do you have to be EMDR certified to market yourself as an EMDR therapist? The answer is no, you don't. Once you complete EMDR-approved EMDR basic training and your required 10 hours of group consultation, you are considered EMDR trained. You can ethically and professionally advertise that you provide EMDR therapy. Certification is valuable. It builds confidence, enhances your skill set, and adds credibility. But it's not a requirement to begin marketing your services or attracting EMDR-specific clients. What clients actually care about is, can you help them feel better? Can they trust you? And do you offer something they've heard works for trauma, anxiety, grief, or overwhelm? That's the foundation of your marketing message, not your certifications or how many letters follow your name. Here's the truth. People don't choose therapy based on your credentials alone. They choose you because of how you make them feel. So your marketing shouldn't just explain what EMDR is. It should reflect your values, your voice, and the experience clients can expect with you. So ask yourself, what do you want clients to say about our work together? What kind of transformation do I help them move toward? What populations do I feel called to serve? Build your brand around that, and it won't feel like marketing, it'll feel like alignment. So here's something therapists are rarely taught. Marketing and selling are not the same thing. Marketing is everything that you do to attract attention and build trust. Your website, your content, your speaking engagements, your referral network. It's about visibility and clarity. Selling happens when someone expresses interest and you guide them toward a decision. Marketing is, I help trauma survivors heal using EMDR and other somatic tools. Or here's a blog on how EMDR can help with panic attacks. Or join me for a free trauma education workshop. Selling is, let's book a consultation to see if this is a good fit. Here's how the therapy process works, what it costs, and what to expect. Here's why I recommend starting with weekly sessions for the first month. Understanding the difference empowers you to market with confidence and sell with integrity without feeling pushy or misaligned. So let's get the basics out of the way first because yes, it still matters. So one, your website, make sure it clearly explains what EMDR is, who it helps, and how to use it. Include a short video or a simple breakdown of what a session might look like. Keep it human and non-clinical in tone. Two, Blogging and SEO, write blog posts answering common client questions like, can EMDR help with anxiety? What is EMDR like for trauma survivors? Use simple language and include local keywords to show up in searches. 3, email marketing. Even a short monthly newsletter with a helpful tip or client story can keep you top of mind. Make it less about the promotion and more about education and connection. And then 4, yes, social media is saturated, but it still works if you're consistent. Use reels or short posts to explain EMDR concepts or offer grounding tips. Always include a call to action like book a consultation or DM me to learn more. But now let's go a little bit deeper because we know you're looking for creative, community-centered ways to build trust and visibility. So moving beyond blogs and Instagram reels, though those are helpful and they talk about lots of topics, let's talk about marketing strategies that connect deeply with your community. So first, educational marketing. Position yourself as a trusted expert by offering free workshops for the public or professionals, CE events for other clinicians, school or agency presentations on trauma-informed care or regulation skills. Topics could include EMDR for first responders, what to expect, how trauma affects the brain and what helps, regulation tools for teens experiencing panic. These don't need to be flashy, just helpful, clear, and grounded in what you already know. Educational marketing builds authority and generosity-based trust. 2, experiential marketing. Let's position clients or referral sources. Experience what working with you might feel like. So clinicians choose or clients choose you because of how they feel when they hear you speak and when they talk to you. So try things like offering a short guided bilateral stimulation experience during a community event, hosting a resourcing and regulation evening where you lead butterfly tapping and visualization, partnering with a yoga teacher or doula to teach about trauma and nervous system care. Try EMDR days with reduced fees for first session, especially for populations unfamiliar with it. Host a pop-up event in your community that builds connection, reduces stigma, and lets them know that you're there when needed. Letting people feel their nervous system shift even slightly can make EMDR go from that weird eye thing to something that they're ready to try. Third, you want to try relationship marketing. Relationship marketing is one of the most powerful and overlooked ways to grow your practice as an EMDR therapist. At its core, relationship marketing is about building trust with real people in your community so that when they meet someone in need, they think of you. It's slow burn, high trust, and incredibly effective over time. So start with this mindset. You're not just getting your name out there, you're positioning yourself as a valuable partner in someone else's care ecosystem. So, where to start? Think beyond other therapists and reach out to primary care providers who see clients with chronic stress, sleep issues, or panic, OBGYNs and doulas who work with birth trauma, veteran services, law enforcement agencies, or first responder unions, school counselors, college wellness centers, or early childhood programs, chiropractors, acupuncturists, and somatic practitioners, clergy members or spiritual leaders who support people through grief or transitions. Each of these people interacts regularly with individuals who have experienced trauma but may not have the words for it. They need someone they can trust to refer to, someone that can hold the trauma safely and effectively. So, how can you build this relationship? Start with education. So, offer short lunch and learn, handouts, resources that explain what EMDR is and how it helps. Don't overwhelm them, just show them that you can be a part of the solution. Make it about their population. Instead of saying, here's how EMDR works, say, here's how EMDR can help your patients who keep returning with anxiety or pain but no clear diagnosis. Make it very relevant to the person you're talking to. Follow up without pressure. Send a thank you email or drop off a short tip sheet. Example, 5 ways to support a patient after a traumatic event. Keep your name connected to helpfulness, not hustle. Offer easy referral pathways. Let them know how to refer. Do they just need to hand out your card? Can they email you? Or do they have an online referral form? Reduce the friction as much as possible. Be consistent. Relationships take time. Check in quarterly, send a helpful resource, invite them to a free training or workshop. You're not just selling therapy, you're cultivating trust and a shared purpose. So, bonus, co-branded community resources. Consider creating a downloadable handout or short video series that serves both your clients and their community providers. For example, how to support your partner after a trauma. Signs your child might be holding trauma in their body. What to know about EMDR as a first responder. If you're up for it, co-create one of these resources with a trusted referral partner. It deepens the relationships and expands your visibility to their network too. So let's talk pricing and packaging for EMDR services. Many therapists get stuck here. Pricing isn't just about your hourly rate. It's about clarity. Clients should know exactly what they're getting. Alignment, your rate should reflect your training time and value. And accessibility, offering a limited number of sliding scale and group options can increase impact. You also might consider packaging EMDR sessions, so offering 4 or 8 session EMDR intensive blocks with a clear goal. So the clear goal is to reduce reactivity to a specific recent trauma or to prepare for a surgery or a court date. Get creative while staying within your scope and state ethical guidelines. Tiered pricing, one rate for individual therapy, another for intensives, and another for group or psychoeducational services. Niche specific offers. For example, an EMDR package designed for first responders, birth trauma survivors, or clients navigating grief. Your job isn't to be the cheapest therapist. Your job is to articulate the value of what EMDR offers, which is nervous system relief, trauma healing, and hope. So here's how to make selling feel aligned and ethical. Invite, don't push. So instead of, you should book now, try, if this feels like something that could help, I'd love to connect for a consultation. Use real life language. So skip the jargon and say, we use bilateral stimulation to help the brain process trauma more effectively, instead of we follow an 8-phase protocol. Paint the picture of transformation. Help clients visualize the before and the after. For example, most of my clients come in feeling stuck or overwhelmed and leave feeling more grounded, hopeful, and more connected to themselves. Lastly, anticipate objections. So instead of getting defensive when someone says, I've tried everything, empathize and explain how EMDR works differently, especially with trauma that's stored in the body. So to recap, you don't need to be certified to market EMDR ethically and effectively. Marketing is about connection and trust. Selling is about guiding people toward a decision. And creative strategies like workshops, experiences, and professional in-services can make you unforgettable. So if you want support building an EMDR-informed trauma-conscious business, check out our trainings and our community and consultations at scalingupemdr.com. Until next time, keep showing up, keep growing, and keep scaling up your impact.